Alright, what is up guys? My name is Patrick Tucson, and it is my goal to help as many people as possible to escape this rat race financial system trap and create your dream daily routine. So what's happening today? It's a Monday. We're on our way now to the gym. We got a new gym called Move that is amazing. I'll show you guys inside. It's got basketball courts and soccer ball and swimming and everything you can think about. So we're gonna go do some analysis on the pairs today. We're going to check what's good up for the week. You want to always prepare your weeks in advance. You don't want to just be in a reactive state. If you trade, you want to be in a proactive state where you are waiting for the market to come to you, to your levels, and then from there you're going to take action. You don't just take action from wherever the market is. Okay, you have expectations for it to go, and you set that up in the week. Also, what we're going to be doing is just a few pairs, because you don't want to trade too many pairs. One of the biggest beginner mistakes out there is people put out they try and trade too many pairs. So they have 15 or 20 pairs on their computer, and they're going through them all just trying to find trades, and that is a massive fast way to blow your account, because generally people think the more opportunity you have to trade, the more chance you have to win. It is the complete opposite, guys. You need to just narrow things down, hardly trade. You trade max 1 or 2 a day, but you should be doing about 3 to 5 a week or so trades. Okay, high probability trades only on a few specific pairs that you've watched for long, and you studied that specific pair's personality. You know where the manipulation zones are and stop hunts and all of that stuff, and you know the specific price action patterns which are created, that you know the banks are filling orders and tricking people, and a big move is about to explode. So that is the psychology part behind trading that takes a while to understand, but once you understand, it's actually a beautiful thing. And I'm getting into that definite psychology understanding, trying to trade against the mass majority sheep out there. I made my first 17 grand week on Nasdaq, 1 pair only. So now I want to beat that. I want to grow with that. But remember, trading is not the only income stream, guys. That is also a quick way to blow your accounts. You need to be a proper entrepreneur and have multiple streams of income. Why? Because the average millionaire has around 7 income streams. Okay, so forex and trading, crypto, commodities, any form of day trading, okay, is a turbocharger that you plug onto your wealth machine and you boost it up. Okay, you don't want to fundamentally rely off just the trading in the beginning. It will psychologically wreck you. So yeah, sweet guys, off to gym. Got the bag over here, got the helmets over there, because I just competed at the drift games at the Rock 2 days ago, I think, in my Supra. Actually won that, had a draw. I'll put some clips in of that quickly now. Yeah. And then yeah, sweet guys, I'll check this out. Right, so I've been on a ketosis plan now for about a week, so we can have a bit of an ab check. Okay, so it ain't bad for having diabetes. I got diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, so life has completely changed, and now I'm curating a perfect daily routine and diet to conquer this with faith and fitness. And that's the whole plan of my brand as well, which is over here. It's called Eternal Success. It's about the keys to spiritual and financial freedom, because true freedom requires both. And if you're financially free, you can do what you want, and you can also be blessed to be a blessing. Okay, so then after you have freed up your time, you can now create something meaningful to help somebody else, and you go out there and build an actual meaningful, purposeful empire. And then so that's the goal. And you need to be spiritually free. Know that you are saved, you have the gift of eternal life, so you can fear of death, and life becomes a lot more beautiful.
Turn it up.
Sweet. Okay guys, we're gonna do a quick physique update here. Okay, so I've been on ketosis for now about a week's time. Okay, so let's get the spotlight right. Okay ish. And this is okay, so now I'm about 5 days into ketosis. For those of you who don't know what ketosis is where your body uses fat as fuel instead of the insulin produced by your pancreas, which is used to take the fuel from carbohydrates, sugars and carbs, which turns into glucose. That becomes your actual fuel. So ketosis is when you use this fat as your actual fuel. Okay, so to have diabetes as well, we can't digest carbs, so I'm going ketosis, and I'm going to see a bit of a change. Okay, cool. Sweet. Peace out, guys. One of the good things about creating a daily routine is that you can create and design your perfect day. You can literally take a board, you can take a paper, and you can design your dream day. And that is the day that you actually become completely free of any other addictions and things, because your day is so filled with everything you want to do so perfectly and beautifully. And then it's absolutely awesome. So what we're going to be doing is hopping into the charts quickly before I just ramble on. Anyways, let's minimize this, go to smaller view. Okay, there we are. So here we are on gold. What you want to do with analysis is you always want to start with the highest time frames. So we can start with the weekly is good. Okay, step one would be a trend line. There is a trend line, which as you can see over there, we are super far from it. Okay, so there to there is, you know, a few potential months to get there. Okay, so that might happen. However, we need to now go back. Okay, let's go back, and we have to draw a more immediate situation. Actually, I'm going to show you guys something here. Okay, we can grab our fib from there to there. If we go fib swing low to swing high, the 61.8 is absolutely perfect here, and I'll tell you why. Because for one, if it pulls back all the way down to the 68, okay, then we've got structure over here, but the most important thing is we've got a cluster over there, which means all the people long have put their stops over here, right? So now what I call this is, I don't just say it's a support zone or whatever, we call it a, let's get this out here, that is a liquidity pool, because there's a lot of orders there. Okay, so there's stops there, and now what happens is if we go below there to the 61 fib, and we have a liquidity pool, and we've got support to the left, and we've got a trend line here. There's about 4 or so, or 5 confluences to take it long. Now what we got to do is see, is the price going to even come down there? Okay, so now that we have the big picture targets set, so what we do is we clear it all up, and we just do this, go back to rectangle, and we just leave this. That was just above there, just below those lows. So there is our zone we are expecting the price to go. Okay, you just leave your long-term big trend line. Okay, and then you create another one. Now we're going to go into the daily. Okay, so we can just quickly fix this all up. So now the daily, we can now draw a trend line again and see what our situation is. Okay, so this was picture perfect price action, guys. Like literally this piece here can teach you life, like the #1 pattern. Okay, so we've got, I'm sure you guys have all heard of the head and shoulders. Now the way the majority of people do it is completely wrong. If we get the brush over here, okay, so here is shoulder. Head was a double top head actually, and then we had a shoulder that broke those lows, so it actually was a new low formed, and then it pulled back to a trend line retest and a fib, and exactly shoulder tip over there, right? Tip to tip. So we had a nice shoulder there, and then a perfect pull down, right? Now generally people do this. Okay, so people will have a trend line, and this is the price action. Okay, and then people go like this, and they think, oh, look at this, and then people see, oh look, it's a head and shoulder, because you got the shoulder there, the head there, and the shoulder there. Okay, but there's no real confluence to say that's a head and shoulder pattern. Okay, because that could just simply be an extension to keep going up, which it generally is. You need the shoulder. Okay, you have to have it do this. Okay, there's one, and then it goes up, and then break the trend line, break that. I like it most if it breaks the trend line and it also breaks that previous low. Okay, and then it pulls back up, and also in a pattern of a ABC, or a W on a bear trend and an M on a bullish trend. I'll explain to you guys afterwards. But if you get a double, an A, B, C move with the shoulder over there, then Bob's your auntie. What you do to find your targets, you go like this, and you go to the fib, and you go like this, and you take your fib down. Okay, fib 1 hits the 61.8, and then it goes to your 127 extension. Okay, this here is the same thing that happened over here. You see, fib hit, and then minus 27 extension. Boom, spot on. Now we are hoping for the process to repeat itself. So we can just delete things here. Okay, so now we can zoom into the 4 hour. Okay, so until this trend line over here is still intact, we are bearish until there. Okay, so now we got to find entries to sell. So we're going to go down into the 4 hour. Alright, seems to be touched, but we're not 100% sure. So how do you become sure? Is we're going to drop a time frame again, and we're going to trend line, and we go like this. There we go. Seems to have broken. So now we await the signal to go short, but we might get a stop hunt over there. Would be a good spot to sell, but now the entry comes down to, let's go to the 15. Okay, so everyone now has seen it and seen this trend line over here break, creating a flag. So a lot of people are already in short, potentially with their stops over there. So I'm expecting a liquidity pull there, so a bit of a spike up there before we tank down. Okay, so that's my idea. Okay, so I got a target over there. What we're going to do is we're going to actually get the fib out, and we're going to go like this, fib retracement from a swing high all the way to swing low. There we go. As you can see, it touched the 78.6 retracement. Now this over there is in line with that. So I'll go a few pips up, and then that is the target. And I can pull off this there, and then I can go to idea, publish. So you just witnessed me doing a TradingView live post, and why I'm doing it is for no other reason than my own personal journal. Okay, this is my journey to becoming a full-time trader, where my laptop can earn me as much income as I want from anywhere around the world. That's pretty much the goal. Now I've got a lot of other income streams, entrepreneurial things in the cars and the bike industry, but that also is, it ties you down. You can't just do it all over the world. You can, but it takes a lot more time and effort and work and risk and blah 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 blah. Okay, trading, laptop, lifestyle, the simplest thing ever. So that's the goal. So sweet, peace out guys. If you found any value from this video, please can you smash a like, and leave a comment below if you have any questions that I can try answer in the next video. And if you can also leave a comment that can give me ideas for what to post up next, like specific explanations of the head and shoulders, what's right about it, what's incorrect about it, all of these tips and tricks that I've learned trading the past 4 or 5 years. So yeah, peace out guys.